What's up, everybody? This is Feral from Life Gaming, and today we're going to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts. E3 released a kind of gameplay trailer set up for everyone that's a COD fan, and it really was useful, really helped a lot of us out, and now a lot of us are pumped up for Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, they revealed 2 gameplays and one kind of mashup of everything. This video you're watching here is just me playing League Play on Plaza, and it was a pretty interesting game. It was my first draw. But anyway, the first clip of gameplay they showed of Call of Duty Ghosts was of Into the Water. Now, this was kind of weird, but it was kind of boring too, but once you got into it, you just didn't want to stop and you wanted to watch more of it. It was basically 2 guys go in the water and you play as one of them, and you're actually holding a gun and you're in water and you're swimming, scuba diving, whatnot, and they come across some other people, and this is where you first see the first shot ever taken Call of Duty Ghosts that we've seen. Basically, it's kind of a mashup of an AK-47 from Modern Warfare 3 because of the rail. And then they shot, and it was kind of slow fire, just kind of like the AN-94, and you saw bullets come out of the screen. It was pretty sweet and awesome. You kind of saw it come out of the gun. And then they swam on, and then they got up to a tower, like a water tower, but it was underwater. And you could see this ginormous ship, and they're like, you gotta take that down. Well, then he hands him like a submarine missile and says, here, blow that up. And so he gets this little, kind of like a Predator missile or Hexstorm missile, the little iPad thing they pull out and controls it, and he got that out, and he just threw it, and he controlled it, and it went right into the submarine. And it was pretty awesome. That was immensely awesome, especially the video, at least what they showed. And then everything, it seemed like a black hole was coming down, and it's pretty awesome. And then, that's pretty much it for the water. And then they talked about the dog. Now, the dog is one of the best things I've ever heard or seen gameplay of. It's amazing. So, if you didn't know that there was a dog, yes, they have a German Shepherd that they kind of wanted you to make some feelings for, like get attached to this character of this dog. This dog's German Shepherd, standard military dog, and what they actually showed behind the scenes of making the game, and they had those suits on, those like green suits with dots all over them for like virtual character motion and stuff, and they put it on the dog and a dude, and they actually like made him bite the dude, and they put that in the game, and then they actually showed it in the game. It was pretty awesome. And the dog looks so realistic. It's insane how real that dog looks. And everyone wants to know the name. Well, the name is... Okay, they wanted to pick a name that's from the Call of Duty series, mostly from the Modern Warfare series. So they picked Riley. So that's the grand name of the awesome dog. And then afterwards, they showed an amazing video of another campaign mission where you have to use the dog pretty much half the time, which is pretty awesome. It's like attack dogs in multiplayer, but you control one. So he has like a little earpiece in him, and your character can actually tell the dog, hey, you gotta, kill these dudes, or go attack them, or bark, get their attention, let us, yada yada yada. And they showed gameplay of it, and it was also kind of like the iPad little thing, and there was like a ginormous circle just in the middle of the screen. It's kind of weird. I didn't really understand why that was there. Why didn't they just have, like a regular thing? And so then you're like seeing through the eyes of this dog, okay? Until he moves, then the camera thing is actually like on its back, and you hear, the main character's voice telling you, hey, go attack these guys, and he just books it and totally mashes this guy's face up. And then you go for the other one, and then it goes to the main character screen, and this is where you finally see the first actual gun that is possibly a multiplayer, and it has a red dot. Seems like it has a silencer. Not sure if it has extended clip or not. It looks kind of like if his friend was using the same gun. It looks as though they had like a drum mag, sort of. In one scene of the campaign, they had like a view. You had a view of your teammate, and seriously, that word, "we are all we've got," it seemed like that. There was only 2 guys throughout all these missions. Well, the only 2 missions they showed, and it was only you and your friend. And they totally cut us off at the part with the dog, the second campaign mission. They said, "This is not what we are used to," and then they pulled their masks down and went, and then that was the end of the trailer type of video game conference type of thing. That wasn't the very end, and then they talked, and then they showed like a mashup of everything. But in that mashup, they didn't really show anything new. It's pretty much the same things, but the gun looked like a mix of an ACR and an M27 from Black Ops 2, the ACR being from Modern Warfare 3. And the sight, the red dot sight, looked very similar to Black Ops 2's sight. The reticle may have been a little bit bigger, but other than that, it looked pretty spot on. Now, then the mashup, it pretty much showed them going undercover, and they were like ziplining, okay, through from building to this other building. And then there was the windows were in the way. So they used some sort of laser, and it looked like this was in-game, because it showed, the hand. It didn't show like him and his whole body in third person. It just showed his hand, just like it would show in multiplayer. And he lasered out a circle into the mirror and kicked it open, and him, and this time it was actually with I think like 4 guys or something like that. And so it was pretty intense though, because they were in this building and they were about to, what was it? They were about to like do a bomb or something, and they were hacking the system or something around those lines, and then the door blows wide open and blows them up, and then it's like whoosh, and then it starts flashing other clips, and one was with the dog, and they breached a door, just him and his friend and his dog, and his dog totally attacked this guy, and then his friend shot this guy coming out through a window. It's pretty intense, and it was a pretty awesome video. If you guys want to know more about it, then just check in the description below. I'll have the link to the IGN, or not IGN, the E3 video, and tomorrow is the PS3 or the PS4 conference tomorrow, where they hopefully get a release date and the release price. Hopefully tomorrow that will be the PS4 conference. My friend said that it's at 6 Eastern Central Time. So, based on where you live, you can find that out. So I will also be doing a video tomorrow, just because it's a special event, even though it'll be a Monday. And I'll tell you guys all about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, video of what Call of Duty Ghost is and what they revealed. And I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.